This is ABTV, Animal Bites Television. For animal lovers, by animal lovers.
I'm Greg Graziani, and I've always been fascinated by reptiles, from the tiniest fragile little creatures to the enormous deadly apex predators and everything in between. Follow me into my wild backyard of Florida on a journey of exploration, conservation, and education to understand more about these magnificent animals. In this episode of The Python Hunter, we're interrupted by animal control while doing some field herping to go do some rattlesnake rescues. Check it out. It's time for the Python Hunter question of the week. What is the record length of the southern black racer? Is it A, 3 feet, B, 5 feet, or C, 6 feet long? Go ahead and post your answer in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for the answer later on in the show. Getting outside and exploring has been something I've enjoyed since I was a child. I think I enjoy it even more now as an adult.
Looks like a board or some trash over here. I hate to see that in the wild, but it definitely is a place we can find some stuff.
Behind road cruising, flipping big pieces of trash is the second best way to locate reptiles and amphibians in locations with thick vegetation.
Oh, he's taking a bite. Look at that. This is a juvenile black racer. Very cool look. He just wants to get away. Took a little bite.
This is one snake species where the juveniles have a different appearance from the adults, causing frequent misidentification. Most people confuse juvenile black racers with juvenile corn snakes.
Like this, I mean, I hate seeing trash in the wild, but stuff like this is perfect for snakes to hide under. I haven't even looked to see if there's anything else under here. You know, I just am so fascinated by reptiles that even a little find like this is just awesome to me. To see that these guys are reproducing out here is really cool. So we're going to go ahead and just take this little guy, let him go back under his little PVC shelter right here, and hopefully one day we'll recatch this guy as an adult black racer in this same area. Off you go. That's my son. Hey buddy, what's going on? Animal control's at the house right now? Okay. All right, man, we're on our way. We'll be there in just a second. All right, buddy, love you, bye. All right, so I just got a call from animal control. I'm out here this morning looking for indigos, gopher tortoises, and Eastern Diamondbacks, and they've got 2 rattlesnakes. I'm assuming they're Eastern Diamondbacks, but we've got to go see what they've got.
When I have an agency that's willing to capture and deliver venomous snakes to my facility at no charge, I'm not going to keep them waiting. When When I first moved to Highlands County, it was all I could do to get people to call me before they'd kill a snake. So when I found out the new director of animal control was a previous Fish and Wildlife officer, we met up and he agreed to have all the venomous snakes his agency trapped transported to my facility. Some of the animal control officers are a little more comfortable than others when it comes to dealing with venomous snakes. Since I don't know who's responded today, I'm going to get there as quick as I can.
Thanks, man. How long have they been here? How long has he been here? Just a few minutes? Thanks, buddy.
It's rare that I get 2 Eastern Diamond Back rattlesnakes in the same day from animal control. I have to give these guys credit because most of the animals they deal with are mammals. They have to invent some unique ways to transport venomous snakes once the snake bag is full. So for a big rattlesnake, a cat or raccoon cage works real well. These snakes will be placed in an opaque, lockable enclosure to reduce their stress. Everybody likes to hear a rattlesnake rattle, but what they don't realize is if the snake is rattling, then it's upset. By putting them into an enclosure they can't see through, helps reduce their stress. Safety is always our first priority, both for the people and the animals involved.
Now this is one of the most dangerous situations, having a snake in a bag, because this is a pit viper. He can sense my heat, and you see he just struck right at the bag. So, I mean, they'll bite right through these bags. Animal control has been smart enough to actually put a handle so you don't have to handle the bag where the snake is, and it's a good bag because you can see where the snake is. When you've got a bag you can't see through, you know, pillowcases, things like that, the snake's head could be anywhere in the bag, makes it really dangerous. So they've got nice system here where we can hold the bag like that, look in, and before we get this guy out, we get our box back open.
When working with venomous reptiles, you always have to be focused on what you're doing. The second you become complacent, that's when you may have a life-changing experience, and not a good one.
2 really nice little specimens. They will be awesome up at the Venom Lab. Help save lives. Excellent stuff, man.
I always try and find out how the rattlesnakes were captured, so I know what to look for if there are any possible injuries to the snakes. Like I said, some people are more proficient than others, and you never know if the complainant may have injured the snake before animal control arrived.
Line them along that pole, and then that stops them. Because I mean, some of those get so crazy, they'll twist their head right off.
I also like to know the geographic location these snakes are coming from. That's important information to the Venom Lab, because the toxicity varies in the venom depending where the snakes are from.
Put them in the freezer. Yeah, like get it down. We'll take them to the Venom Lab.
One of these rattlesnakes was found in the kennel of a Highlands County Sheriff's Office canine. Luckily, the dog wasn't injured, and the officer called animal control instead of taking matters into his own hands. So it worked out for everyone this time, especially for the rattlesnake.
All right, man. Thank you. Be safe out there.
You too, Greg.
All right.
I constantly try to build relationships with neighbors, government entities, and community groups to educate them and give the wildlife around them a second chance when it wanders into an unwanted area. It's time to answer the Python Hunter question of the week. What is the record length of the southern black racer? The answer is C, 6 feet long. The record length is actually 6 feet 1 inch long. Check out one of the biggest southern black racers I've ever seen in the wild, caught by my son Lane. This snake measured just over 5.5 feet long. With all the fear ingrained in the locals around here, it took us some time to educate them about the positive side of venomous snakes. Now Animal Control contacts us with all venomous snakes they capture. They're brought to our facility and either properly relocated, or we take them to Carl Barden's Med Toxin Venom Laboratories, where they're placed on the venom line and used for research. That'll do it for this week's episode of the Python Hunter. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and feel free to leave a comment down below, letting us know what you thought about the show. See you next week.
Yo, this is really tense, man. This snake is tense. Oh, hi. Okay. You have no idea how hard it is to hold this thing's head.
This is ABTV,